Good morning. So far so good. All systems are ready. So great. Welcome, day 7. 7 days of yoga. So I've been really noticing this process of this exhale is for me to soften during the day as I'm in the supermarket, I'm at work, and as I soften and settle inside in myself, I really begin to notice how tight my shoulders are. And for me, drawing my shoulders up around my ears is a way of me trying to feel safe or strong. And so as I drop my shoulders, I just feel, I feel more in my body. I feel more present rather than braced. And so perhaps in your practice today, in your daily life, maybe notice where you're bracing yourself, where you're tightening yourself. And usually the indication is, where do you get sore? So for me, my neck gets a bit tight at the moment and I couldn't work it out. And it's my shoulders. So my work of this month is, how do I really soften my shoulders and be present to the sensations of being out in the world, being present to the unfolding unknowing of this moment. So come, let's do some yoga and notice your place. Me, I'm going to be just noticing my shoulders the whole time. Am I pulling them away from my ears? Am I being present to the deeper sense of myself? Come, great, welcome. So come to your child's pose. As you settle into your child's pose, just find your way this morning. Letting the breath fill into you. Letting gravity pull your spine down, your belly to your thighs, your feet into the floor. Your head drops. If your arms are out long, then walk your fingers a little bit further forward. Maybe settle a little bit deeper in. Nice. And then slowly coming up into your child's pose or cat pose. Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips, and round your back and look towards your navel. Lifting your chest, arching your back, look forward. Rounding your back, tuck your chin under, looking towards your navel. Arching your back and looking forward. One more time, rounding your back, looking towards your navel. Arching your back and looking forward. Nice. Rounding your back and draw back into your downward dog and just find the full of you this morning. Heels pull back, hands push down, spine lengthens. I get really interested into the side body. So bend your right knee and drop your bum a little bit to the right. And as you do that, you're going to reach into or lean into the left side of your body. And then do the same with the other. Bend your left knee, lean into the right side of your body. So as you travel from one side to the other side, feeling into the sides of your body. Can you connect from your armpit to your hip? Can you connect through the side of your waist as you lean from one side to the other side? Nice. Drop both knees to the floor. Sit your bum back towards your heels. Rise up into your cat pose. Push back into your downward dog. Drop your knees to the floor. Sit your bum back towards your heels. Into your cat pose. Push back into your downward dog. One more time. Drop your knees to the floor. Sit your bum back.
Coming forward, cat pose, all the way back into your downward dog. Nice. Walk your hands back towards your feet and bring your feet not quite mat width distance apart, but quite wide apart. Settle your belly between your thighs and then just rock a little bit or roll a little bit or round a little bit or just meet this in your body. Bend your knees enough that you can feel movement in the legs, movement in the spine. Bend your knees more. Straighten through your legs. Bend your knees. Straighten through your legs. Whatever that means to you, first thing in the morning. Bend your knees. And straighten through your legs. Nice. Come lie on your back. So bring your knees to the floor and then rolling over whatever way you do. Come lie on your back with your knees bent. Feet are flat on the floor. Arms are out into a cross, and then slowly begin to sway your knees from side to side. Noticing, feeling all the skills we've been learning, how to soften into the structures rather than slam into them. Listening to what is. I spent the weekend digging the garden and so glorious. But now I feel this in my body. And so I'm going especially slow on the left side for me. As I rock from side to side, I'm really feeling the garden was amazing. And I'm really hearing the effort I put in, and it was awesome. Or if you were running a race, jumping hurdles, whatever you were doing, I'm really just feeling that in your body today. Feel, you drove to Dublin. Feel that in your body. Notice the consequence of your lifestyle in your body in this moment. Nice. Bring your feet mat distance apart. So you should feel the edges of your mat underneath your toes. Just check, wiggle your toes, feel your mat, and then drop your knees down to the right. And just pause there and almost do a pelvic thrust. So push your hips a little bit forward and lean a little bit extra into the front of that left hip. Come back, knees back up. Drop your knees to the left and push your hips a little bit towards the left and lean a little bit extra into the front of that right hip. And then come back and then just rock from side to side. And at the end of each time, lean a little bit extra into the leg that you're moving away from. So when you go to the right, lean into the left. When you go to the left, lean into the right. I'm just feeling, can you hear the stretch as it travels up into your torso, into your belly? Can you hear the stretch as it travels down into your knee, into your toes? We're all so amazingly connected. Nice. All the way back to center. Walk your feet till they're hip distance apart. And then pushing your feet down, roll up along your spine. And then roll slowly down. And again, finding the range of wellness for you right now in this moment. Traveling up, rising up. And slowly rolling down. Hearing, feeling, sensing into your body. Warming into the spine. Nice. Next time that you're up, pause on the up. Really feel that your heels are strong into the floor, all your toes are wide. Doesn't matter what height you're at. It's about really hearing the front of your belly lengthening, your bum squeezing, wellness in your pose. We should all look really different. We should look different left to right, day to day, moment to moment. Nice. Lower down a little bit, maybe halfway down, and then sway slightly from side to side. As you sway, feel into the sides of the legs, the sense of your hips, the sides of your feet. How does your body take the weight of the sides of your body? Nice. Come back to center. Squeeze the right knee up onto your chest. And as you squeeze it in, Push the left foot a little bit more into the floor so your bum lifts a tiny bit off the floor. And it happens as a result of the pushing of your left foot and the squeezing in of your right knee. So my bum is slightly off the floor. And then release your right leg and stretch it long until it floats just above the floor. Bend your right knee, pull it in, push extra into the left foot, let your bum lift a little bit off the floor. And then release. Stretch long out into that right leg. Nice. Draw your right knee towards you, hug it in. Now pushing down into the left foot, lift your hips up. And lowering down. Rolling up and down along the spine, lift your hips up. And lowering down. One more time. Lift your hips up and pause on the up. Feel the awesome work of your left leg in wellness, in strength, in connectivity. Listen, be present to wellness, effort, strength. Nice. Lower your bum all the way down. Lower your right foot to the floor. Great. Squeeze the left knee up onto your chest and pushing the right foot down into the floor. Let your bum lift just a tiny bit. And it's the squeezing of your knee, the pushing of your foot that lets your lower back round a little bit up off the floor. Stretch the left leg long until it floats just above the floor. Bend your knee and let your bum round a little bit up off the floor. Release. Stretch your left leg, reaching long down into your heel. Bend your knee, squeeze your knee in towards you. Now push down into the right foot and roll up. And slowly rolling down. Push down into the right foot, rolling up. And slowly rolling down. Nice, one more time. Rising up and pausing on the up. So as you rise up, really feel the beautiful strength of your right leg. Whatever shape that is, doesn't matter. Just feel my right leg is well and strong and is able to work. Nice. Lowering all the way down. Cool. Bring both feet to the floor. Bring your arms out wide and then drop both knees to the right. And do the gliding twist. So slide the left foot up till it travels up towards the right knee and your knee is towards your shoulder. And then gliding all the way back, both feet to the floor. Drop both knees to the left and then glide the right foot up in the direction of your left knee and your knee comes in the direction of your shoulder and then all the way back. So glide from side to side and drawing your knee up, back to center, knee up. Where does this connect in your body? For me, it's the rib cage, the side of my hip, the shoulder, the spine, the sacrum, the deep belly. How do you sense the different places in your body that are being lengthened, strengthened, mobilized as you swing your knee from one side to the other side? Nice, good job. So rolling over onto your side and come up into a seated position. Legs are long in front of you. And then come into a cross-legged position. So start out with your left foot on the inside, right foot on the outside. If you find that you don't feel high enough, then you can put a block or a book or a pillow, or you can roll your yoga mat underneath your bum. If you find that your lower back is getting tired, definitely put something underneath your bum. So bring both hands forward in front of you. Nice. Make fists out of your hands and pull both fists back. So as you pull them back, you're drawing them back so they end up beside your chest and your elbows are really strong behind you. And you feel like you're leaning a little bit extra into the opening of your chest. And then make palms out of your hands and then push your palms forward and round your back. Make fists out of your hands, pull them back. As you pull them back, feel the Actually feel really like you're pulling. As you pull, feel the deep opening into the belly, the chest, the shoulders. Make palms out of your hands and push them forward, rounding deeply into the spine. Make fists out of your hands, pull them back. And then push both forward, rounding your back. Nice. Come to a neutral spine, change the cross of your legs. So now your left foot is on the outside, right foot's on the inside. Both palms are forward in front of you, or hands are forward in front of you. You're going to do one at a time. So pull the right elbow back. Really feel like you're pulling backwards, and then turn the left palm so it's palm forward. And then make a fist out of the left hand and pull it back and push the right hand forward. So you're pushing with the right, pulling with the left. Make a fist out of the right, push with the left, pull with the right. And then do that a few times. So you're pushing the one out, pulling the one in, and then pushing out, pulling in. You don't really have to focus too much on the palm and the fist. Just push one hand out as you pull one in. Push one hand out as you pull it in. So really feel that. As you do this, notice your chest. Notice your shoulders. And draw your ears away from, your shoulders away from your ears. And leave your ears where they are. And make your neck long as you lengthen. Feel into the torso as you pull one hand, push with the other, pull one hand, push with the other. So feel like your torso is really twisting. So as I pull back one elbow, it's going back as far towards the wall behind me. Nice. Pause. Change the cross of your legs. Maybe wiggle out your toes and feet there for a moment. And then in the other direction. Cross your legs, left foot on the inside, right foot on the outside. Both hands forward in front of you, and then reach both hands straight up towards the ceiling. Interlock your fingers and lean a little bit towards the right. And back to center. And lean a little bit towards the left. And back to center. Towards the right. Center. And towards the left. Center. Bring your hands behind the back of your head. Do the same thing. Towards the right. Center. And towards the left. Really draw your elbows back. Traveling from side to side, noticing the possibilities of your torso. Nice. Lower your arms down, roll your shoulders, big circles into your shoulders. And then in the other direction. Nice. Just twist gently. So turn your chest towards the left. Hold on to your left knee with your right hand. Twist and look over your shoulder. And then twist in the other direction. Turn and look over the right shoulder. Bring your left hand to your right knee. My right hand, I'm up on my fingertips behind me. So my right hand is active and alive. My spine is lengthening. My shoulders are moving away from my ears. Nice. All the way back to center. From here, come into your cat pose. Come into your cat pose and just shoulder shrug. Squeeze your shoulders backwards. Push your shoulders forwards. Squeeze your shoulders backwards. Push your shoulders forward. Draw a big circle with your shoulders. How do you create length in your spine as you roll into your shoulders and then roll in the other direction? Nice. Push back into your downward dog, creating length. Draw your heels a little bit more down, feeling it in your calves, the backs of your knees, the backs of your thighs. And then bending one knee, lean into the other side body. And just wiggle a little bit there, lengthening one side, lengthening the other. Bending both knees, stretching both legs. Bending both knees and stretching both legs. Super job. Drop your knees to the floor. Come rest into your child's pose, or if you prefer, come rest on your back with your knees bent or your legs straight. So come rest. Come find your landing. I love having my knees a little bit wider for this last one. Nice, guys. How wonderful. So stay there if you have time. Or some of you are dashing off to do kids and school and all that kind of stuff. So wonderful. Thanks so much. So have a wonderful day, and notice in your life where you hold. And yeah, be courageous. Meet those places. Exhale. Take deep. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.